take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging on myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you. Yeah, you always make me feel like, oh yeah, you never leave my thoughts alone. Yeah, you're the reason I'm going out of my mind. I just can't stop thinking about you.
Happy August, everyone. I hope you had an amazing July wherever you are, and welcome to the August Plan with me, where we're going to sit down and take some time to plan out August and get a little bit organized for the month ahead. So my intention for August is to stay productive and focused. I have a lot of big projects coming up, including a student planner launch, a course launch, and of course, working on 2024 planners. There's just a lot coming down the pike for the rest of the year, and I really need to buckle down and get focused and just focus on being productive with my time. My top 3 priorities for the month of August are to launch the new student planner. These new student planners are going to be fully hyperlinked for the weeks, which is really exciting. It is a weekly planner. It will be coming in the next couple of weeks. I will let you guys know on Instagram. I'm also going to be working on course prep and filming. If you guys didn't know, I'm going to be launching a digital planner design course where I teach you guys how to design a digital planner. I'm going to show you my entire process. So if you're interested in that, just keep an eye out on Instagram and you will know more soon. And my final priority this month is bookkeeping organization. I recently hired a bookkeeper for my business, which is super boring, but we are going to be working on just making sure everything is organized for that. And then I just went ahead and I brainstormed my top 5 to-dos for the month. These all have to do with launches. My life right now is just filming, planning, editing, designing, repeat. I will also be sharing a lot of iPad OS 17 content this month. The final public version comes out in September. Right now, I'm currently using the beta, which is open to the public if you want to try it out yourself, but I've been testing it out and making videos for you guys to share all of the new fun features and updates, so keep an eye out for that because that will be coming this month as well. And then I just went ahead and I planned out my month. This is a very work-focused month for me. Last month in July, I was able to go to the beach a couple times. I was able to go to different parties with friends, and it was just a very summer, fun month. It was my birthday month as well, and now it is time to buckle down and get focused because the rest of the year is about to be crazy, and I feel like August is really a month for me that I have to focus, be a homebody, and work on my business. So that is going to be the August energy. I also planned out my lawn mowing day. I now have to mow my lawn every Sunday, so that's pretty exciting. And then I just loosely planned out some different video ideas for this month. I have my iPad OS 17 video coming. I have a student planner walkthrough among some other couple ideas that I have, and I've been trying to be more consistent with YouTube ever since my Instagram account got hacked. And then I planned some loose deadlines for myself around some of the projects that I mentioned earlier. If you are trying to accomplish a goal goal or accomplish anything, and it's just your own personal goal. You don't have anybody looking over you. You don't have a boss keeping track of your progress. I highly recommend setting a harsh deadline for yourself. Even if you don't meet that deadline, you will be so surprised at how productive you are able to be and how much you are able to optimize your time once you just set a date in your brain. And I know that sometimes it can put too much pressure on people and it can stress people out. And if that's you, you definitely can throw that advice out the window. But for me, a little bit of pressure is good, and it just kind of forces me to sit down, stop procrastinating, and do the work. And I've come to the realization recently that doing the challenging task, doing the hard work, is actually more of a pleasant feeling than that uncomfortable feeling you get when you know you're procrastinating something and you know you're avoiding doing something. And I've been doing this a lot with the course prep. I have an outline, I have the entire vision of what I want it to be, and yet I still find myself procrastinating filming the course. And I think I'm just afraid that it's not going to turn out how I want it to in my head. It's not going to live up to the expectations that I have. But I've realized that when I set a deadline for myself, it forces me to move forward on the project. And the worst thing that's going to happen is that I'm going to film and it may not be 100% what I want. And the worst thing I have to do is just refilm. And while that would be an uncomfortable task to have to refilm something, it's better than just sitting there doing nothing, thinking about all of the things that I should be doing. So that is just a little motivation. If you are avoiding a task, if you really want to do something, but you're afraid it's not going to turn out how it is in your head, just start. And the worst thing you're going to have to do is just redo it, but you're better off doing that than doing nothing at all. And then once I'm done with my plan, I always finish off by just adding some stickers. These are all stickers from my shop, and I will have it linked below. I recently launched a ton of new stickers, and I just love how they turned out, and I've been using them nonstop. Also, let me know in the comments what you're working on this month, what is your main focus, and if you have any exciting things coming up this month. This month's vision board was all about inspiring me to keep up my main healthy habits that I've been really trying to instill. One being getting in movement every single day. I've talked about this before, but working out is something that is so key for my mental health. So really just trying to get in some sort of movement every single day. I mostly do walking, running, or weightlifting. The second habit I'm trying to work on is drinking less coffee, trying to incorporate more matcha and tea and lemon waters. I have a tendency to just kind of drink 2 to 3 coffees just back to back throughout the day because I just get in this work mode and I just get really focused, and I don't even notice that I'm doing it until I have the jitters and I'm anxious and super dehydrated. So I'm trying to work on that. And lastly, I'm trying to replace most of my screen time with reading. I don't think there's anything wrong with scrolling from time to time, but for me, I've found social media to be very addicting, and I always mask it as, well, I'm doing research for Flourish Planner and I'm finding new content ideas, and then before I know it, I've spent hours on social media and my brain feels scattered and fogged and I feel lethargic and overwhelmed and I'm comparing myself, and it's just not a good cycle to be in. And I've just been trying to replace the times that I would spend on social media reading. Like, for example, my lunch break is always the time when I watch YouTube or scroll TikTok, but recently I've just been reading, and it's really nice to get in some pages, have a quiet moment, and I feel a lot better throughout the day whenever I'm doing that instead of scrolling. And I am definitely not hating on social media at all. It is an amazing tool that gives so many opportunities. But I'd be curious to hear your opinions on social media below. If you scroll, if you don't, what apps you use, and how it affects you. Because for me, it's just been an on and off struggle that I've had ever since I really started doing more social media stuff. Then on this vision board, I took the extra time to write in little messages over the pictures just to remind myself what each photo represents to me and what I'm trying to work on this month, and just remind myself to stay inspired and motivated by these habits. Then then I went ahead and I made the August wallpapers, both iPad and desktop. I will have these linked below. They're free. It's just a Google Drive link and you can download all of them. And I think this month's turned out really cute. And this is the final vision board and planner setup for August. I'm feeling much better, more organized. I have a plan of action for all of the different projects coming. Once again, we have some iPad OS 17 content. We have a new student planner coming with hyperlinks across all of the weeks. And I am getting started on my digital planner design course. So definitely keep a lookout on Flourish Planner Instagram for all updates on all of these different projects. And I'm just excited to get these to you guys. So I hope you guys are having a great month, a great summer, wherever you are. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.